We sat there, watching the final minutes of our last game play out. Even though we didn't win, we still felt successful because of how far we'd come as a team. So when I was listening to my coach's final post-game speech and the memories were flying through my head, I thought back to the polar divisions our team began with, between vets and rooks. The arrogance the vets had, believing their past year guaranteed them playing time, hotel spots, everything. I knew that as captain, I had to step up if I wanted to create this culture of effort over achievement that I idealized. But not everyone followed. There was consistently 2 players which brought the least effort and the worst attitude. So I talked to them about how their efforts affect their actions and their playing time. And luckily, they responded. But even without this open hostility, our team was still disconnected, changing each game, and I wasn't sure why, until one time on the bus after a game, I could hear there were so many reasons for being there. Some people were there to play basketball, some were there to have fun, some were there to go on trips, but the point is, everyone was there for something else. And initially, I didn't think this was so bad. After all, it's natural for everyone to have their own motives to play sports. But after thinking about it more and watching the team after games we had won, I could see that not everyone was happy. Some people were sad that they didn't get enough minutes or enough playing time. And I realized that each of our goals were rooted in selfishness. This is why we were like a fraying rope. Each of our goals selfishly pulling a strand away, making us weaker. And we weren't going anywhere because of this. We were all fighting against each other. After all, I wanted to create unity in the team, but within my own ideals. Because of this, trying to create unity was essentially pursuing my own success over the team's. I needed to start to ask the team to pursue our own success. I needed to step down from this pedestal of leadership, whatever that really is. I had to start fighting with the team, leading with the team. And I had to stop leading as a captain and start leading as a friend. Because friends listen and friends support. And by really listening to the team, I gained an entirely new awareness. I realized that everyone was there to win, despite all of our differences. This is when we really started to help each other, be together. And it's when I realized that by really accepting that everyone was different, had unique experiences, skills, weaknesses, it's what made me realize that uniting them makes them stronger. Because each weakness and strength, when you combine them together towards a larger goal, provides a strong foundation. Each person makes up for another. And when you allow each person's strengths to shine at their brightest, something pure forms. But not everyone has the ability to shine at their brightest on their own. Some people need a bit of a push. For example, there's one player named Abdullah who always brought the most energy and the best effort to practice. But one time, he just wasn't. So we talked after, and I asked if he was a leader. And he told me he wasn't. And this made me really mad, to be honest, because in my eyes, each word he said, the entire team was listening, and it had real impact. And that's what a leader is to me, a person who has impact. And after this conversation, he really started to use this voice he had to open up our team's communication. And compared to the start of the season where we criticized each other's failures, we now praise each other's successes, really lifting the entire team up. And it was an amazing environment of belief, support, and growth. And it's this environment that I believe allowed players like Cash, who had to come into the season 2 weeks late because of injury, and start at the same spot he did the season before, had to climb the mountain he already did. But he did it. And I believe it's because of this culture we created that it was so easy for him. Growing beyond any expectations I had, and it was really amazing. At the end of the season, he brought our team together to watch film before regionals, and it was truly special because I remember looking around at everyone and just seeing that they were there, pushing towards our goals. And this is an idea that I want to stress. I came into the season wanting to lead a team of leaders, not a team of followers who did every word I said. Because at the end of the season, everyone was there leading. All I had to do was show up because everyone was pushing towards our goal. And this is why the season was about more than just basketball. It was about a culture of belief, unity, and growth. That's what matters.